Good morning, good morning. I'm in good hair day. I washed it yesterday. Yeah. Because I got my freaking shampoo back finally. I was using this bar soap because it was cheaper, but I love the shampoo I use because I have very sensitive scalp. But I also love this hat, so fuck it. I'm feeling inspired today. Yesterday I had an improv competition, and we won. Yeah, we fucking won. I didn't really expect it. It was my first time performing in front of an audience in an improv show. Wow, yeah. I think I killed it. I think I did pretty well. My team is just like stacked and pretty. My hat says Free Palestine, but it has the Phillies logo. The person who made this, I think, Jillian Christopherson. They're an artist in West Philadelphia. I'm sorry if I got the name wrong. That's who I Venmo'd. I think that's who made it. But maybe it could have been the person at the booth that was selling it, that I don't know the name of. But I really like this hat. I got it at a winter market for Palestine. Yeah, so it was like a tournament play, and Group A and Group B were playing, and I was Group B, and we were called Be Here Now, and it was so fun, and like, it just felt so cool to be up there performing. I like say that in retrospect because I like think highly of myself. I'm like on stage, I'm like, oh, that's so cool, I did it. When I'm physically on stage, I do not feel comfortable. I do not like it, but I'm forcing myself to do it because I know that at the end of the day, like that's what I want to do. It's just hard. It's fucking hard to be in front of people, especially the first couple of times. I'm sure it gets easier, but I think I need to flex that muscle, especially someone with OCD. Like, I just need to be exposed as much as I can, and then it's gonna get easier. I wanted to make a video because I was inspired today, and I made some goals. Like, I wrote them down. Rachel Sennett has this video, and she's like, write your 1-year goals, your 3-year goals, and then your huge, big dream 5-year goals. And I feel like I kind of played it safe. I do feel like I played it a bit safe. But it's just what I'm thinking. I think it's so difficult when you come from a family. On my dad's side, I'm first generation American. I'm a first generation college student. I'm a first, a lot of firsts, and for me and my family and my culture. And it's so hard when you don't come up from a family that is professionally creative or viewed art as a serious lifestyle, and sort of my parents nurtured. God, my hair looks so fucking good right now, bro. What the gender euphoria is this haircut and this hat? You can't even see my chest. Let's fucking go. I found out recently, if you have like Medicaid, which I think I'm on now, because I'm still looking for jobs, you get top surgery for free. Could you imagine? I would look so good. Okay, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, I love my parents. I love my parents so much. They really nurtured my creative side. They tried their best to, but also there's the systemic culture of Filipino identity, which, become a computer engineer, become a nurse, become a doctor, become a lawyer, talk from my Lola, or like, my Lola was very creative, but definitely like was also an engineer. And my dad, Lolo was an engineer in the Philippines, so my dad came here and sorry, I'm just like, this is good for me to talk about this because I'm just still reckoning with my Filipino identity. Like, even looking at myself as I grow older, I think I start to look more Filipino. And my beauty standards in my head are so, like, white women-centric that I have such, it sounds stupid, but I have such, like, a barrier in accepting that part of myself, being Asian, or just, like, feeling beautiful, or, like, feeling like I deserve to talk about my heritage and lineage and family, and even though it is mine. But I think that's the curse of being biracial, is you never feel like you belong totally. So I'm just, like, thinking these thoughts while saying this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Yeah, some of you know my dad came here, and I think he tried to go to, like, community college, but just, like, worked and, did an awesome job, and went back to coding school, and now I was a medical coder. Anyway, but, like, art was in my life was never something that was like, no, you need to do this, you need to listen to that creative side, and you need to do that, project, none of that made sense really to my parents, like, past the age of, in middle school, high school. And maybe it could have if I opened up to more, which I didn't really. Like, I did do acting as a child, and I auditioned for Disney Channel, and I remember that being, like, the most exciting thing I'd ever done, and that's why I also feel excited to get back into acting, because I do feel like it's what I'm supposed to do and what I always wanted to do. And I'm gonna get emotional now. I love acting. It's just, like, I also hate it, because I'm so self-conscious all the time. But it's good. It's good to do things that scare you. Anyway, so I wrote out these goals, and yeah, I think I played it safe because I don't necessarily know what my goals are until I achieve something that surprises me. And then I go, oh, that exists, and I'm capable of doing that. It's like, when you don't see examples of what you could be, you start to, you don't know what you could be. Like, and I understand now all the prompts and people who are like, we need to dream. Dreaming is so important. Imaginative work is so important. Dreaming of a future we've never seen before is so important. And I, like, I was like, yeah, like, queer is always on the horizon. Like, I understood it from an academic point of view, but it wasn't clocking to me. It didn't really make sense. But now I understand how important imagining something that doesn't exist in your future is, so, because that could happen, and, like, you have to make it happen. When I was fired, someone, like, texted me, like, when a door closes, another one opens, and, it's such a cliche. And I do believe it, but I also think for people like me who don't come from a family in which doors in the creative field were an option, they were more of an indulging luxury, an indulgement, and then something to indulge in, a luxury for your free time, for your hobby, for, yeah, when we're done working, yeah, when bills are paid, we can have a little fun, kiki, and art, but that's for over there. That's for them. That's for people who can do that. That's for people who have time to do that. It was never like, no, this is serious, and we need to nurture this creative mind and your art projects, and every fucking art project you have, take it seriously and go realize it. Only now am I trying to do that and learn that. Why did I say that? What was I talking about before? Can you tell me? The screen, please tell me. Yeah, I'm starting to do that now. God, I totally forgot what I was saying. But I made these goals, and I'm going to talk about them. I'm going to show you. Okay. Oh, that's okay. So in 2026, I will finish my feature script. I will film 2 short films. I will act in 1 feature film. That means like a long film. By 2028, I will plan my feature. If I can film, yes, but pre-production, what did I say? Plan all shoots, scout locations, auditioning people, acting in 2 films and 2 plays on stage, audition, regularly self-tapes, have a dance performance, work on films as a PA for a DP. So a PA, I think it's production assistant for a director of photography. Talking about like representation and stuff. Autumn Durald Arcapao. It's a Filipino director of photography for Sinners. And I'd never seen a woman, much less a Filipino woman, doing that kind of work. But she talks about all the time, like, women are the best, you know, not the best, but like women know the emotional shots. Women know what angles to get because we have such an access to, I mean, this is my perspective now. She said that, but I think, and I forgot how she backed this, but in my opinion, it is evident that, you know, systematically we have been forced to be observant, empathetic, and always alert. And I do think those faults of society make for good cinematography, make for good cinematographers, and something that I don't think men can capture. People socialized as men can capture. But I know that term's problematic too. People who are men can capture. Because some people socialized as men are women. Okay. In 2031, 5 years, I'll enter my feature in festivals, finish my feature, edit and produce, advertise it. Oh, in 2020, this one, the 3-year, fund. Like, important that I try to fund the film. Have a team of queer, Black and brown, Asian women, comics and creatives in improv or film. I want to create, and I should be more specific, I want to create like an improv team of like queer, non-white women. That would be my dream. I'm gonna be more specific. I'm gonna write that. And then book acting gigs professionally. Get paid. So I have this, I mean, you've seen like this beautiful setup, and I want to use it. And I have a picture of me in my bedroom in Texas where I dreamed so many dreams. And I feel like I can do it now. I do feel like I have the capacity to do it. I just gotta do it. And I'm still looking for jobs. But I think hopefully I'll find something part-time and I can still focus on all this because this is what matters to me. This is my being creative and being an actor and a filmmaker is my life's work. It's what I want to be doing. It's what I am doing. I think that shift in this year, switch from what I want to be doing and what I am doing, in fact. And then somehow along the way, I'll find out more, discover as it presents itself. Just like an improv. Okay. Love ya. This was a long one.